teams can play towards.
And this is also just a very Ala pick, right? Gonna be able to bring it out. We've seen he's also not even been afraid to bring out things like the Fiora already. Very much leaning into his preferred Tarzan. Actually gonna be a little bit behind in terms of clear compared to Lilian, but still already getting a nice trade.
That's level 1, but I think Lumao's just gonna die. Eyeboy's chasing after him. Heal for the movement. Sus. Zora's like, okay, brother, I'll do it. There's a zap. Dodged, but they're actually in there. Surprise! Eyeboy, how you getting out? Grabbing him. Inferno, one more hit. It is Lumao who picks up first.
Will we be able to close the gap, be able to get on top of Jinx and Corki? You do have the speed up coming from the Lulu to try to set up Tarzan to enable all that.
You have to go and, probably get Disney Plus. Now, this is not advertising, but if, Disney wants to sponsor the broadcast, that'd be cool as well. Ignite's down. Needlework's actually here for Arla. And look at this. Prey Seeker for the ultimate to come through. Time to unburrow on the Jax. Spin wants to win. Yeah. The Herald, it looks like for LNG, they're just going to hold on to it for a little bit longer while RA takes the second dragon. Unfortunately, Hextech and Chemtech both now.
We do have ultimates out for all three of LNG's top side. TP on Strive can try to match.
And there's the TP that's being used right now, and Loyan's behind them. For LNG, they made a dive like this, Lyric, in their first series, and it didn't end too well, so you gotta be careful. It's backfiring again. You may get the Rek'Sai, but Arla's gonna die. Tarzan's next win becomes lightning, but Cube, it's snippy time in the bottom lane. The several
Rift Herald of their own are just gonna drop this one outright on top side. We see Light and Lumao pushing it down in bot with Tarzan. So again, the cross map just keeps going.
But for RA, they're going to get the bottom. And they're just like, nah, it's a Cloud Dragon, forget it. Stop point achieved, and LNG will just push mid.
It also goes to the fact that we hit on, like, who really can safely walk into River here. They'd have to coordinate it. Oh, Tarzan.
Here we go, onto Zora. It's going to be the lockdown immediately. You trade 1 for 1, but the jungler down for support. Much better trade for a gold lead. They have 3 dragons. LNG trying to catch up in gold, but there's always a trade, Lyric. Again, that baseline. RA are holding it really strong, and LNG, they can't find a trade.
Even Gwen right now, Cube is huge.
And I love the fact that for Luyen alongside Strive as well, there's so much ganking potential. I love it, the counter-strike, but he can't get near Strive anymore. Luyen picks up another kill. That's number 2. And Cube's been ganked on the top lane. This is LNG's response, and maybe they can trade it off. But Cube has ulti, Ignite TP. None of that's going to be able to be used, at least not for now. Onto Lumao. He's been polymorphed, and Cube trying to survive his way out, but Gwen ain't as immune as you think.
Decent guns for this, since they do have the Chakrams able to come out for Light.
Now, Light doesn't have ulti, but look at the stacking here in the middle of the pit. The Chakrams are absolutely massive and still hitting away from Baron, but Light puts down a turret, and now you're going to see the damage come through. Zora's already dead. Doomby, smithereens is Eyeboy's HP bar. 3 members dead, and I guess RA just wanted to die.
Yeah, Cube getting caught out while the other members made a pick on the opposite side of the map. So very easy for LNG to pivot this into a Baron bait. They find the turn. RA are in a really just bad situation from the previous match.
That's cold. Yeah, that's very cold. Strive with the package.
I gotta say, that's a banger quote, but we gotta fight.
Yeah, we do indeed. In for Zora, but he's dead immediately. Now Tarzan needs steals, and he's done it! No soul for you, Rare Adam. 4 members running away as Arla is a busy boy, spinning with the helicopter. He's flashed away to not absorb the damage as Lumao goes down. And wow! Super Mega Death Rocket with an absolute big one. Strive on the chase. The needlework is just a little tip. Tarzan, the what? Strive is a man!
Strive absolutely able to capitalize, and RA turning it into a turret of their own, still holding the gold lead, still having these massive carries, and still feeling pretty good about the next 5 minutes. Composition looks like they want to try and find a picker on top side first.
Tarzan's walking in, but Eyeboy's actually the target. He's burnt down Doomby. That's an assist to kill Arla. He should do it quick enough. Not the heaviest jacks right now, but doing well enough. Lyric. RA is snipping it down. You can see already Zora started the engage onto Tarzan, but he's half HP once again. The Nautilus so squishy. The ulti from Light doesn't connect into the backline. It's stolen. No, it's not. RA get it. Luyanas, after he picks that one up, looking for the enemy jungler, but that's picked up by Eyeboy.
Down, and now with numbers disadvantage, the other members of LNG are just so scared they run away, and we come back onto the map where RA are sieging down in bot.
Oh, over the wall LNG to try and stop.
That will be massive for the side of RA, though. They're just going to keep pushing in the base.
Jack's mid.
Looks like they do have Ala trading on the opposite side of the map, but RA might just go for the end.
I mean, Light's not... I think Light was getting red buff. RA are going to push forward and at least denied for now. Baron enhanced recall from Luyan. He's going back because Ala is just like, nah, man, I call you. He's still going. They've stopped the port. They've stopped the port. That LNG are struggling to clear away.
And they're still just committing Ala to pushing out in the side lane, knowing that they really don't have the... He doesn't have any ability to influence siege coming out from the other members of RA, right? W1D and Light are all of your wave clear. So he's going to try and generate pressure on the opposite side, make sure that inhibitor isn't pushed in. RA, though, don't need to feel concerned about it because that inhibitor is down. They can just keep members like Strive and iBoy in front of this turret, free hitting it. They will be able to take it. Now it's going to be up to LNG if they want to look for an engage.
Well, Tarzan's going into Crescent Guards there immediately. Support getting low from RA once again, but Zora survives, but Tarzan does not. Cube gets it with the end of the needlework, and the Chaos Storm being down is huge. Light still with his ulti, the ultimate from Lumao still there too. I actually have not seen a wild growth in a little bit. Maybe I'm blind, chat. You can tell me. iBoy going forward after getting excited. And aren't we all excited to see RA in a winning position in game number 1 against LNG? Because this has been so good to watch as iBoy gets low, but LNG's turn is here. On top of Cube, could be huge, but into the choke against a Victor. And an Aphelios, you don't want to be there. Shuriken's at the ready. Light has the range as well. Another one. This is for the Cloud Soul. LNG have 2. Third for RA. This will be number 4. Hanging around River Lyric, and the poke from Strive is huge. The package too. W1D has to defend because Supers are running into the base. Forget the Cloud. LNG are coming out of their base. There's a ward up in that top side. There's Supers pushing in through bot. There's a teleport available for Strive and Baron buff there.
One angle, iBoy playing another one, and then Cube kind of being this zoning threat who can launch in any time if you look for the engage onto RA.
I like that Luyan is playing the Predator here once again. On the other side, looking for Ala is that Shirelius from Lumao. Hasn't had the greatest game on this Lulu, and now that that's down as well, another tool that can close the gaps on top of people like iBoy, Strive as well. Look at the Nexus turrets. Ala has to defend, and the poke continues to come through. The last inhibitor turret's going to drop on down. The last inhibitor as well. An easy fix is W1D outside the range of the dredge line. And Lyric, the Nexus turret stays standing, but man, for how long?
Maybe a decent little bit, because again, LNG do have pretty decent wave clear.
They do.
They can go at this for a while. For RA, though, just wait for 3 waves to come in. It will be a little bit before that bot wave comes in, so maybe just keep putting on this poke. Mid wave's going to come in soon.
Okay, there's the engage. There's the engage from Ala as well, going golden. The Moonlight Vigil connects. I'm actually not sure it did too much. As double knock up from the depth charge. W1D's one hit. Ala as well, getting hit by Cube. Level 18 Gwen. It's cuteness once again, and the overload is surreal. RA beating LNG. You wouldn't have thought RA would beat Top Esports, but here we are, and yet again, this roster is doing so much work. Game 1's going to be theirs too against LNG. It's Rare Adam all the way.
RA coming in with numerous cool fans of W1D, right? It was all about Victor and Rise coming out in a lot of those days, so they are just going to default back to that one. Comps looking very similar once again.
Tarzan is here near the mid lane. Before we look at the Dragon Lyric, I think we need to look at the low health mid laners.
And for W1D, he's been doing so well of not only just playing safe in a 1v2.
Oh my god, Zora's back. Strive trades his life, but that's first. But now it looks worse for LNG from the previous play, depending on how the Dragon goes as well. Zora moving in, iBoy tagged with the Zap as well. Gravity field, but they just turn for LNG. They've got numbers advantage for now as they split them off, but Luyan going back in. I still think LNG are okay with this. Tarzan running away, Strive going after him, but you've abandoned iBoy. As the 80 carry goes down, LNG laughing there, folks. So get rid of that get ready for the Cataclysm package you already mentioned there as well. So the package Clasm will be coming together. I still haven't thought of a better name. I'll let you know if that develops whatsoever. Even LNG have moved towards that Herald Lyric. Pings are going down now, but RA just debating the bottom side. Instead, they're going to play the angle here with Lumao getting a nice hook and Luyan getting out already. Tarzan pulls out the Crescent Slash, and iBoy caught out yet again.
Action where Luyan will be, and then LNG will always be able to come out on the favorable end of the trade. They are going to take away the spot lane turret, dropping the Rip Herald right now. So getting more gold onto their AD carry. You'd expect Light probably should be able to back, be pretty close to his mythic with this one, clear out the wave. No, Steric's coming in.
Okay, sorry, you obviously don't like handbags. That's fine. All right, Light versus iBoy.
iBoy.
You just
He's
don't
gone.
care. Yeah, he's dead.
You know,
This game doesn't need to be cast. It'll speak for itself. We won't do our jobs. Oh, no. I think some people will understand the reference. It'll work here. Arla on top of Cube. He gets out, and he actually doesn't take too much damage, and Zora's up here. The Winter's Bite with the concussed blows in a lot of trouble. The Counter-Strike as well in the ring. Arla dead, and Zora
in jungle, picking up a dragon. Going to be still holding it down in the mid lane. And, I mean, for LNG, you got to kill on Jack.
Solo turret as well. It's going to be a beautiful thing to witness. Lyric, in this game, remind me, no, pause. Don't remind me of anything. Loya needs to get out. Chaos Storm's there. And he doesn't want to flash, but he might have to. Is it too late? Doomby, I need you to give me some more conditions for RA. What do we look forward to with LNG holding control as they get pushed out here with the TP in the top side as 3 members converge and Loyan gets phased out?
What if having Loyan hover towards Cube, allow him to split and take these turrets, and then on every package timer is probably when as RA you look at your items, you're like, hey, are we at least comparable in terms of power, in terms of our spike, and that's when you can start looking for some of these 5v5s.
Oh, nice hook though underneath the Chaos Storm. Loyan once again the target dead thanks to the line. A super mega death, mega proportions. It's Powder. She's 2-0 and 4 and 2 kills with a coal fully completed. Lyric, game looking easier and easier and more like we're gonna go the full distance tonight. 4K gold lead at 18 minutes in. Make it 5.
Just from the fact that you are still decently far away from Soul, and if you just leave the game in this state going forward, right, you're allowing Stride to scale, you're allowing Jax to get bigger, and you're just giving RA more time to where they can find some kills.
Yeah, no, not going anywhere. Chain chompers and Bloom out. That opens up mid, and RA, not much they can do about it.
No, I mean, Loyan did just...
And even Baron's just being hit. They're scared to go near. Loyan is the smite in this. That's probably gone, guys. 1,000. Goodbye. LNG find it.
Depend on which members of RA are covering what turret, right? Because you expect LNG to attack from multiple lanes as they are getting on
iBoy. Is Doomby going to do it? I'm not sure. The Chaos Storm's close, and actually Doomby's a little too far forward. Super Mega Death Rocket. Quite a lot of work there. Doomby will survive, but iBoy the exact same, if only.
Chain Lightning and the slow, aka better static shiv. Not quite there yet.
11 kills, 24 minutes, and, you know, it does feel like the LEC or the LCS. Let's be real, guys. You're not spoilt with your games as much as we are. It might sound a little bit egotistic, but it is true. We have blood for the blood.
You cannot say that during this game, as Cube might die.
That's also true. I can't say it. Needlework comes through from Arla, but it is just kind of getting that advantage and pushing it forward. Light side lighting for the time being. No one cares. And LNG just sent us to a game 3 in very calm fashion. Kind of like how RA just kept on trucking in game number 1.
Again, it's been a series so far built on a lot of mistakes coming out from both sides, from individual players. I do feel like we've seen decent things come out from either side. Again, nice to see Lumao actually step up, have a bit of a better performance this time around. We already know, I think Doinby's been a standout player in every LNG game we've seen so far, even in Demacia Cup. I think he was looking quite amazing. Definitely carrying over that 2021 summer form into the new year.
It is. Well, I'm glad to see it because it's an important part of what makes this team tick. For LNG, final Nexus turret, inhibitor turret. As the top side falls down, they're all gone. The Baron buff going to expire in 20 seconds. To see if they can end it with Hailstorm down on top of Cube. This Jax has been farming in the side lane. Can't really hold up. LNG still healthy enough. Mana Buzz still coming in. Light just walking up by himself. I mean, this is a clinic to end this one here. Even if LNG don't do it now, well, there's a TP. The answer is they will do it now.
Oh, even Package, though.
But Arla by himself, does he care? Package lines them out, but the Package is over no one for now. Tarzan tries to go around it. Arla actually going golden. There's a death sentence, and for RA, it's a 2-man Inferno multi, but iBoy doesn't do enough damage. Till he hits light enough to consider as well. As LNG continues. Lyric, Doomby's poking him down. But the problem is, even with the Chaos Storm there, iBoy frontlining for now. That could be the first mistake. The Needlework tagging Strive too. Immortal Shield Bell gives him enough of a shield to hold on, but Super Mega Death Rocket doing its work. Cataclysm into the backline. This is so delayed. as Arla's the next point of contact, but iBoy under the gravity field. Finally, it'll come to an end. We go to a game 3. We knew it was inevitable, but we just had to wait for the snapping of the fingers for LNG to finally do it.
I gotta be totally honest. That did not feel like a 29-minute game. Leona and Vex, they have a ton of AoE. We can see, you know, Leona ultimate into a supreme display of talent. Vex jumping in, multi-man fears. You have Jinx on the back line. You have Gwen buying space. We're going to be keeping our eyes on Lilian like we talked about with that supreme display of talent.
But that ward in the pit, there's no control ward. It's too far to the right, so they have full vision of the HP bar. Lilian with that ulti, as we talked about, his package is laid down. He can get in over the wall. Arla's joined in, but the repositioning from Cube. Herald getting low. Here's Lilian to clear out the control ward. The eye exposed as well. LNG now in a pickle. If they get ulted here, Lilian with the ulti himself, he's stolen the Herald too. It's a quick reset. Doom and gloom at the ready. Strive's done his job. He's got a reset. He hit light.
He's still going to be able to use the tempo from the previous play for the fact that RA, certain members, like I believe it was Lilian, did still stay topside to help push out the wave. I'll pay more attention to this.
Okay,
I think Going to be should be able to get away.
Well, we'll see.
No, he's not getting away.
Well, exhausted out. He might actually get the kill. He might actually get the kill here, Lyric. Lilian goes invisible for the time being. Minions being winning at the moment, but Cube's there with the Valkyrie over the wall. Cube and Needlework go together hand in hand. He's dead. But Lilian...
They are going to drop the Herald down. Other members are following through, so Alice shouldn't just be able to clear this, or he might get punished.
Yeah, nice little rip Herald here, but pushed against the wall. Zora picks up that light. Walking into that brush hurt him so much. Doomby, the only person on their team with a CS lead, and now for LNG, the play's there. They might find Zora their first kill of this game. Important Sulfur comes on down, and Curtain Call on top with it. RA coming back in. Tarzan blown up too. iBoy gets reset, but he's front lining here. In front at the end of the day, there's going to be an Ocean picked up here, so we roll into the other 4. Let's find out. Chemtech.
Yes, they are keeping their Jinx down in bottom lane, but still the other members are just floating around Herald. You know, one thing you made me realize thinking about this.
I think.
Oh, you're
Lilian
right.
He
was introduced. He
was
introduced in summer. As,
Bye. Yeah, wait. iBoy's also.
But the drastic difference in experience. RA should not be the team that is expected to come in strong with so many new players. Tarzan going in, though.
Well, good flash out. There's no way to lock him down, but the Herald at least coming down towards mid-turret, and that's going to get something good. This will open up the first turret for LNG and Lyric. Get 5,000 gold behind as we stand right now. Objective gold give our range. You mentioned the fact that, well, I mean, iBoy's a Jinx. iBoy's already got the rapid fire cannon. And with the Jinx, he's going to be able to do a lot from the rest of LNG.
Let's remember that LNG are still the team picking up the objective bounties.
And Lilian now goes into the mainstream river. He needs to smite this down quickly. They're bursting it down. It's gone. Smite comes through. I'm not sure if it was in time or not, but Zora actually going all the way in. He'll regret that one, Lyric, as Doomby makes him chase for it. LNG have got their jungler nearby, though, so this is going to be a 50-50 Lyric if they want to keep bursting it down. Teleport in the back end. They're poked down as well, and Doomby is just locking them clean. Supreme display of talent is pretty decent as iBoy gets the first kill round, and they're kind of like a roaming gang squad.
Ooh, yeah, even punishing for
Doomby.
the potential blue buff right now.
Is he caught out? Goes into the ulti once again. Solarflare locks him down. iBoy! Nice snipe, and here we go. The Shadow Surge has been hit. Lumal's going to come out of stasis and right into a Vex, who brings depression on top of him. A double kill comes through. LNG have lost core members again, Lyric, and this time I think it's going to go further.
And we hit on it before, right? The way that they're chaining things together.
Is Arla dead? I think iBoy, yep.
Tarzan.
Okay, well, Arla's dead, and on the other side, Lilian's going to die, so maybe that's not Baron. Who knows? At this point, Lyric, shenanigans are starting to happen.
Yes, the gold lead, surprisingly, is not growing for either side. Cube going to try and find some more punishment. RA should potentially be able to... They will be able to get a mid lane turret off this. The wave is just coming up right now. And again, RA at least are coming out ahead. Dragon, they're taking complete control of topside. They're threatening that they can do Baron. They're putting damage down onto this bottom lane turret, and they might find a pick.
They have. They got the dredge line onto Zora. He's going to go golden, but Doomby still with the package. If anyone's in there, they're going to die alongside with him. Solarflare wasted as LNG get a crucial pick, as you're saying, Lyric. This will be topside turret. This will be the threat on Baron. And that's catch-up gold.
I don't know. Someone can go do the math, but I don't care about math right now. We care about Baron, because Rare Adam doing Baron.
Solarflare, Curtain Call, Lyric, look at the burst. Oh my god! RA just going to smite it down. And close. RA poking through Lyric, and it's not even Dragon time yet. Not even Soul Point. excuse me, Soul Time. That's burst. Supreme display of talent once again, all in for the Vex, the Doom and Gloom. Look at Strive on the right wing on top of Doomby, but Doomby survives for now. Goes golden, and there you go. The Soul will be picked up. Strive, he has a reset too. And for RA Lyric, that pick is going to open up a lot of windows. Hits once again. Strive not going to go in because Light is way too far back. He'll pull off as RA with the Baron start doing some damage to try and make this game 3 a reality.
And I mean, the Corki's down, right? The Corki was the biggest damage dealer. Still, Ala will put off a lot of damage, but way more cooldown reliant with the accelerated shock.
Lyric, and I'm waiting for it. Dragon's going to start for now. Doomby trying to poke them down. The big one's a massive package over the top, but Jarvan gets it in the
Tarzan
end.
gets it.
Tarzan with the steal. Could have saved the game for LNG. RA's members are dying, but iBoy needs to be the target in the backline. He's hitting away. Gwen doing the same. But LNG, this is their way back into the game. Doom and Gloom, never mind that. Doomby goes on down. Light survives into the backline as well. No game-ending play for now, but the minions are going to do it for them, even being denied Mountain Salt.
Still, LNG, massive find for them. The coordination on the collapse to be able to get into the pit. Tarzan.
Pretty quick move from LNG.
Yeah, and look at Strive. Strive's waiting on the flank. LNG going to try and dish out some of the poke that we were seeing before with Corki and Jace.
Curtain calls onto the back line. It's stolen. Tarzan's got it again. The second
This is
seal.
the time where you see if you can sub Junja in mid-game, but LNG now might just be able to push. Maybe even take an inhibitor, especially the fact that Dwayne B sells the package, right? Can easily zone them off with that giant AoE. And they're still just going to poke them out while they're trying to walk in.
Solar Flare's there as well. Doomby still with the W up and available. Package in hand as we talked about. Curtain call coming through. If Zora goes down, this could be even further as he has to get behind someone. iBoy blocks the last piece of damage. But Baron's there for the next 40 seconds. LNG trying to big brain this. RA is spread all over. And now back to the Mountain Dragon as Luyen, the target focus. Strive in Fog of War as well. We're looking for that Shadow Surge as LNG are going to suddenly get priority thanks to the package.
Yeah, LNG going to start this one off. They got to be careful, though. We're going to 50-50 the objective once again.
Gone. It's what could be legendary, but for LNG, they've been making sure they do their due diligence with their vision, but this time Luyen's not going to be spotted on a ward. LNG in the middle as well. Into the back line, that's Zora's ulti. Luyen coming in real slow as Ala already picks up the kill. Supreme display of talent. Hits only one into Lumao in the back line. LNG kiting back, and this could be great as Doomby is still sending him out. RA tried so hard for the flank, but they've thrown it all away. Li Ning come through in the end. They will not be defeated here today and make a miracle comeback against RA.
LNG might look shaky so far in the LPL, but they are still able to pull out the wins. Don't want to be stepping up with a big performance. Tarzan as well. I mean, Tarzan was stealing things left and right, man. This guy was insane.
Yeah. Lyric, this is the way to finish the night. This is the way to finish the series. LNG will remain undefeated, but it was shaky to say the least for the new Doomby Tarzan roster.